Hi everyone. Welcome to my little corner where there is no wrong way to play with paper. I hope you're having a blessed day. We're going to do another Through the Seasons layout share. Now what Through the Seasons is, for those of you who are new, is I'm hanging out with my scrappy friends, Jeanette and others as well, where we make seasonal kits. So right now we are in spring. I made those kits and then I play with them throughout the months of that season. And then we will make a summer kit and we will make a fall kit, so forth and so on. And really the idea for me, everyone's doing it different. So check them out. You can find it in the description of this video. And for me, I'm using up things I already have. I'm not buying anything for this. I am going through what I have and I am making, in this instance, I think I made 4 different kits, and I'm finishing up projects I need to get done. So if you're interested in what all I used and where these papers came from, I mean, I'll touch on it a little bit, but watch my playlist that is also in the description. As always, it's all in the description. And if I forget, just comment. I'll definitely, I'll edit it and I'll put it in there, right? But if you're interested in that, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. There are some amazing creators that are doing this hop. So, and it's throughout the year and we're all doing something different. I absolutely love Jeanette. Check her out on the Crafting in the Girl Cave Facebook group. She would love to see what you are doing, and she's amazing. She mixes old and new, and she just has a very unique style, and she's a ton of fun. Like, she always makes me laugh. I know I say that, but she really does. I need to catch up on her videos. I'm a little bit behind. Okay, so with that said, I use a sketch, and I will do that sketch 2 or more times to finish up my projects. And I'm using a collection. Now I am still working with the Paper Rose Savannah collection. This is the only big piece of paper. I think I have one other. We're gonna talk about that too. Beautiful Savannah, love this line. And I did it earlier this month as well. And I finished up, I have this whole trip to San Antonio drive-through zoo. I have it all done now. I used this sketch this time, and I'm gonna show you how I did it 2 different ways. Now this one here is literal. All this really is this is a background, white, black, pattern paper, whatever you want. I use pattern paper. And then you have a block. Now I'm going to assume maybe it's 9 by, it's not, maybe 7 or, you know, somewhere around there. You can guesstimate. That's the best part about sketches. And then it has a shelf. That's really all it is, and that's just a paper. So I did that. There is a background paper here, and then I created a shelf. I used a border strip. I put my title along there. Now, I had 2 photos, but a sketch is just a jumping off point. I don't need to journal. I've journaled this whole thing. I'm just getting the photos done from this trip, and then they have 2 smaller 3.5 by 2.5 photos, but I just adapted it, and I did 2 vertical 4x6 photos. And then I just did a few little clusters, and I love this one. I think it turned out amazing. Then I adapted it, and I will put close-ups at the end, and I made a 2-page layout. So I'm going to show you what I have left over from this particular kit that I made, because I get to put it away. Like, I used up the kit. All right, so then this is the other one, and I did the same thing. The difference is I turned the sketch. So here's the sketch, right? And I turned it this way. And I did make my paper a little thinner because I was using scraps at this point trying to get this done. And so I just did a strip. Here's my shelf. If you turn it this way, it's just a smaller strip or a smaller piece of paper in the middle. That's all it is. And then I adapted my photos, but the sketch inspired me. That's why using the same sketch many times, sometimes you won't even notice. Like, nobody's going to notice it came from the same sketch. They're really not. And these are just some animals you get to at this zoo, at the Natural Bridge Wildlife Ranch there in San Antonio. You get to feed the animals right from your car. And trust me, they know you have food. They come at you. And this is Junior feeding one of the animals. It was a lot of fun. The kids and I and my husband had a blast here. I already told the ostrich story a long time ago. Yeah, ostriches are very aggressive. So that is how I did the sketch twice. I made it 3 pages really out of it, if you want to look at it that way. I don't. I see this. I did too. But lots of fun. Now let me show you what I have left over. Okay, this is to a point, and I haven't really ever touched on this. This page kit, it's done for me. Savannah from Rose is done for me, okay? So now these will go in scraps. I'll probably put this in black and white, or I might put this in my zoo. I have a little area I keep things that are just for scrapbooking zoos. I mean, there are certain embellishments you can only scrap for certain things. So I might put this in zoo. I'm thinking probably black and white because I do have all these cut aparts that I could fussy cut for zoo layouts. So these will probably go in my zoo. This will go in black and white. Then I have all my border strips. And in fact, I'm going to put them in my Don Juan Pringles can right now. So I don't have to do it later. But I have some border strips left, and this is where I cut this down. I wanted, if you notice the 2-page layout, I wanted this variation look. So I did kind of cut into it a few times to get the look that I wanted for the sides to match. So that worked out. Let me put these in my Pringles can. If you know, you just know. Then these will just go in scraps, right? That's black and white. This is a green scrap. And I'll sit here and I'll sort them, right? See, I did have a second one. I will probably put that in brown. Anyway, so I have this green scrap and I have one full sheet of paper left. This will go back in my cardstock. It'll just make sense. And the rest of these, I can say that I used the entire Savannah, what is it called? Oh gosh, I already forgot. Beautiful Savannah line. I mean, this is it. This is the cut aparts. That's pretty much what I had left. I used everything else. And I don't even know how many layouts I got out of because this was a project I had to finish, but a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So that's what this is for me through the seasons. I'm using up what I have, going through my product. I'm not buying new. I hope it's inspiring you. I hope you're inspired to pull out a sketch, use it more than one way. You can get some bulk scrapbooking, get a whole trip done, do it in different ways, let you think outside the box. So you saw I did the sketch twice, but I did it in 2 different ways. I cut the papers different sizes. I flipped the sketch. You can do so many different things. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Definitely check out the other ladies. They are amazing. And I'll see you next time with at least 2 more layouts. Be blessed. Bye-bye.